Hello again, people, and welcome back to Monkey Shine Lab. What I've got for you today is a little bit different. A lot of times I'm out toy hunting and looking at die cast and all that other good stuff. Today, what we're going to do is look at a whole bunch of Gundam cards that were sent to me. So if this isn't your jam, I understand. But this is some kind of cool artwork, and if you do enjoy TCGs and if you do enjoy Gundam, then stick around. This one's for you. What you're looking at here are pages from my binder that I use for collecting the Gundam cards I have so far. I have a lot of cards that are from this series, but they're mostly in Japanese because the Japanese cards were really the only ones that I could find around here. I have been looking for these cards for a long time, and I've found a couple of hangers at Walmart, but honestly, they are a very difficult thing to hunt down out here, and I'm not sure why. The Gundam model making and the anime and all of that stuff has come way up in profile here in the United States. And it's not the same mystery that it was back in 1986 or so, I think, when I first saw my first episode. And those were on VHS tapes, oftentimes not subtitled. So, you're watching all this stuff. Anyway, you know how anime goes. I'm going to show you the cards now. As you can see, a lot of these have different covers, but they're all from the same thing. They're all from Phantom Aria. And I'm going to get rid of the, idiotic cardboard. I'm not going to go through all the BS. As you can see, packages are all the same once you get them out of the cardboard hanger. Opening packs is not something that I've done a lot of on my channel, but I have. Hang on a sec. Hang on. This must be child-proof. Okay. Handy pair of scissors, and we'll get to this. Anyway, as I was saying, these cards are kind of hard to come by, so this set of 10 hangers showed up on my front doorstep. Well, it showed up in my, my mail slot, if you will. These came to me from Andre out at Cryptid Toys and Games. Thank you very much, Andre, for sending me these. And now I'm going to sort of share them with all of you. I've built a lot of the models. I have watched, I'm not sure, maybe somewhere in the vicinity of about half, maybe a third of the animes. I tend to like the series that nobody likes, which is Gundam Seed is probably my favorite show. But if you're not familiar with Gundam, essentially what it is a story of people born on Earth and people born in space, and the sudden existence of what they call new types, which have psychic sort of ESP style powers that allow them to be more effective pilots of these mechs. I have not figured out how to play this card game, nor have I figured out how to play basically just about any card game. But I am kind of looking at some stuff in Magic, which I will talk about here in a little bit. These cards are really nice. They have an excellent tactile feel. They feel very much like Magic cards in that you can feel the quality of the print. Some card sets that come out, especially in their early days, they're not quite as nice as they can be later on down the line after the series has made some money. If you have seen my story about Hyborian Gates, Hyborian Gates was a trading card game that came out roughly around the same time as Magic, but the difference is that Magic had an actual sort of game associated with it, which made the cards and the artwork then excel, if you will. Some card games the cards feel better than others. And those of you who are out there who collect Pokemon, or if you collect any kind of cards whatsoever, you know what I'm talking about. In going back through and editing some of this, I realized that this episode was taking a really long time. And so what I did was I sped it up by a little notch so that I take up less of your time with this BS. But showing cards, I think, and getting our kids off of, the Wii and the whatever else they're playing. I know. Nintendo has made like 9 consoles since the Wii. Let me just say, it's an important thing to get back to gaming across a table with one another, getting back to what gaming is really all about, which is a semi-social event, usually a bunch of guys sitting around a table that haven't showered in a little while. But with gaming, it's an important social construct. It's something that we relax with. It's something that we enjoy. But gaming has become all about the electronics. And there's more to life than staring at a screen. I know. I'm staring at a screen editing this right now. You're staring at a screen watching me rip packs of cards. There is room for all. But, when our kids started getting into Pokemon and other stuff like this, it genuinely made me happy, because I do believe that screen time is often detrimental to humans of all ages. I am a product of it. I am a victim of it, if you will. I'm a producer of it. I'm asking you to come around every week or so and check out what I'm doing. And it's become such a part of our culture that we don't just sit down, appreciate some art, have a coffee, and enjoy some human camaraderie. We have turned into all of the people in Wall-E, if you will. We're sitting, at least in America, we're sitting in our hover chairs with our big gulps and staring at a screen. And I would like to see that change. Come this new generation, I would like to see my grandkids be more interactive with their gaming. Less controllers, more company, more community, because gaming brings us all together. It's something that we all enjoy on a variety of different levels. And nothing says that you've got to take it all away and, you've got to go to the analog now and let's all just, be teetotalers. No, there's room for everything. Even Sony's extremely greedy and controlling future. And I have no reason to believe that if Sony's doing it, that everybody else won't just follow suit. The technology has become such they've gotten you used to streaming things. They told you to get rid of your CDs because you've got Spotify and all that now. They told you to get rid of your DVDs because you've got Netflix and you've got Hulu and you've got all these different streaming services. Well, guess what? The minute you give up physical media, the minute you give up control of the deck of cards, if you will, they are going to turn that around on you. And that's been seen already. In America here, we have a streaming service called Peacock. It is part of one of our networks. And for a while, with our Wi-Fi service, we were getting all the programming for free. And they got me super addicted to the fact that I could watch 30 Rock and I could watch Parks and Rec and kind of enjoy the series a second and third viewing through. And now, in order to get any of those programs, which are all well over a decade old, some of them 20 years old now, they're making you pay for it. It is an a la carte world we live in where they're going to nickel and dime you to death. Essentially, kind of like a tapas bar. We're going to give you a little bit, we're going to get you really addicted, and then you're going to want to buy more. Be careful with people telling you to get rid of your physical media and that everything is okay and that the progression of everything to our phones is all right, because it's not. All right, good people. I guess we're about done with this. I wanted to thank you very much for hanging out with me and checking out some Gundam cards. And if this interests you, please drop a comment below. Let me know. If you're not interested in cards, tell me that too. Anyway, that's a lot of cards. Thank you, Andre.